All right, everyone. I've got a new flow for you, a new twisting sequence that we're going to go through. And yeah, working on some twists, using our core, firing things up, building a nice, good sweat. We'll do a traditional style class, just a condensed version of it. All right, so here we go. We're going to start off in a child's pose, taking a moment just to deepen into your breath, settling into your space here, filling up your belly with every inhale, emptying it out with every exhale. A few rounds of deep belly breathing, feeling the space between your inner thighs. Next time you exhale, as you squeeze your belly in, hold the belly in a little bit and begin to deepen your breath with your Ujjayi pranayama. And then slowly coming up into a tabletop on your hands and your knees. Take a moment here to move freely, circle the hips, maybe stretch your wrists, turn fingers different directions, going through some cows and cats. More of your traditional movements if you want, or non-traditional and organic, just to settle into your body here. Good. Start to move the spine in a real natural way. And then we'll start to add some really easy twists here. And the idea is that we're going to move with the breath. So the deeper the breath, the deeper the stretch. Left hand stays down as we inhale. Right arm comes up in the air. And with an exhale, we're just going to bring that hand right back down. Inhale, pushing down into the right hand, opening up the chest to the left. Exhale, hand coming down, kind of easing into our first couple twists. Inhale, right arm. Exhale. I like to use the breath to create that stretch. Inhale again. Exhale one more time on each side. Deep inhale as you open up your chest. Exhale as you place the hand down. And then one last time, left side. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring it down. Sitting your heels back. Take an inhale breath and rise up to a high kneeling position. This is going to prepare us for our first little flow. Little tuck of the tailbone, stretching up through your side body. Now, as you exhale, you're going to sit and twist to the right. Now, instead of trying to pull the shoulder blade back, I want you to really focus on opening up the shoulder blades, spreading the arms from front to back. Inhale, we rise up to center. Exhale, sit, twist left. Arms are going to spread. Again, think of shoulder blades spreading rather than shoulder blade pinching back behind you. Create a lot of space reaching forward and back. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, bowing head down to the ground. Now, inhale, we've got two variations of how do we transition into our cobra. You can slide. Now, as I slide, I want you to notice my elbows are on the ground to start. However, I come off my forearms and my elbows as I pull through. Pelvis goes down into my cobra. That's option one for the transition. Option two would be this, coming forward with an inhale and pressing the pelvis into our cobra pose. So first cobra, go ahead and move around a little bit. Either transition is going to work just fine. And then a bear pose. Curl the toes, lead with the hips, keep the knees bent. From here, just let your chest move down. Now, hips lift high. I push through the balls of my feet, straighten into my legs, but instead of like a line drive going straight, I go high with my hips, rippling the spine like a wave into a plank, and then exhale down to the ground. Now we're getting into our flow. Inhale is cobra. Exhale, the hips go all the way back, forehead to the mat. Inhale, we rise, high kneeling. Exhale, sit, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, rise up again. Exhale, bow down to your forehead. Either you slide or you shift. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, bear pose. Knees are bent. Inhale, find the wave forward to your plank. Exhale, take it all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, hips go back. Inhale, we rise, high kneeling. Exhale, twisting right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, we rise up again. Exhale, bowing down. Inhale, come through. Exhale, bear pose, one more round. Inhale. Exhale, take it down. Cobra, inhale. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Try to use every part of your breath. Inhale, back up. Exhale, take it down. Slower than me is a good thing. Inhale, come forward, cobra. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Go ahead and settle into your down dog, pedal it out. Inner thighs to the wall behind. Shoulder blades spread, no tension in the neck. Feel your index fingers and thumbs pressing into the mat. Now gazing up at your hands, you're going to take a little hop into a yogi squat. Pop. Yep. Let your hips move a little bit. So knees and hips, rock around. What we'll do next is bring the hands down. The heels will pivot outward as the hips lift for a wide leg forward fold. We'll take it side to side. Little ragdoll, little shake. You can crawl your hands over to one side of the mat, the other. And then we'll slowly get the spine to stack as we come to stand. Now I'm going to turn to face you. You'll face the front of your mat, keeping your feet the hip width of your mat. We'll do our little twisting flow. You might have seen this as a separate sequence. Inhale, reach the arms up. With an exhale, bend your left knee and bring your left fingertips down, touching the ground. Notice my right hand stays up in the air. I'm going to try and touch the ceiling, keeping the hand high in the sky as I rise, and then I rotate the palm forward. The other hand comes up to meet. Exhale, bending right knee, right fingertips, left hand stays up in the air. I'm looking up at it, and I keep it high as I inhale and rise. Exhale, bend and touch. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bend. Inhale. One more time. Exhale, push your hips back, touch fingertips to the mat. Inhale, come up, turn the palm. Exhale again. Now watch the rotation of my arm bone as I turn, come up to meet, and then exhale, swan dive. Now heel to toe your feet, the width of your hips. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, plank, shoulders over wrist. Get the shoulder blades to spread as the palms press. Legs are engaged, tailbone lengthens down, hip points up, bottom ribs knit. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, or you can stick with cobra. I like to do that. Exhale, down dog, send it back. Now, this next sequence is it's like a sun salutation variation. So we'll hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we're going to rise all the way up. Now with an exhale, I'm going to step my left foot back and come all the way down to the mat into a lunge twist, open arms. Like we mentioned before, we want the shoulder blades to spread. I use the strength of my front leg to pull me back up. Inhale. Exhale, right foot steps, and I open up the arms, open up the chest. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, flying half lift, arms go back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, knees bend, jumper step. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we rise. All right, so as the left foot steps, we twist to the right. Reminder that you're always going to twist over the front knee. Inhale, rising back up. Exhale, right foot back, twist left. Inhale, come back up again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flying half lift, activating the posterior chain, the muscles in the back of the body. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhale, down. One more round. Heels up. Exhale, step or jump. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring it all the way up. One more time. Exhale, step left, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, right foot steps, twisting to the left. Back up, inhale, slight back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flying half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhales up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great job. Setting up our next sequence. Very similar, keeping things consistent here. Right leg lifts. Try to neutralize the pelvis, square up the hips. High on the ball of the left foot, make some space, and then exhale, step, runner's lunge. Okay, we're just letting the hips kind of settle into this. Now, we're going to pick up where we left off. Back knee goes down. We take our inhale, reach up. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. We've done this one already, so your body's ready. Right hand's going to land on the back thigh. Reverse revolve. Nice deep bend in your front knee, so making sure you're not rocking back. Keeping the twist to the right. On your next exhale breath, hand to the mat, back knee lifts, runner twist. Outer right hip, pull it down and back, firm your back leg. Now we're going to come into a modified crescent lunge. So I'm going to let my back knee bend a little bit and come up into my crescent, working on the stability and the pelvis alignment. Hip points lift, bottom ribs knit. With an exhale, prayer hand twist. My palms are together over the front thigh. Back leg is all the way straight. From here now, my back heel comes down. I'm just going to spin it around for reverse triangle. Opening up through the side body, taking some deep breath. Exhale, we'll go into a triangle pose, coming back down. Top hip is pressing forward, bottom shoulder is drawing back. Always engage, core, transverse abs. Inhale, we'll come up to center. Pivot the foot to the long edge of the mat. People call this star pose. And now we have an option. We're going to twist to the left, twist to the back of the mat. However, you can choose. You can keep the leg straight or you can bend the knee. I like to just see what my body wants to do naturally. Wants to bend. So as my right hand comes down, my left knee bends a little bit. And now I'm in that twist facing the back of my mat. Inhale, rising back up. Exhale, finding warrior two facing the front. Okay, pelvis, always the focus. Back hip down, hip points lift. Reversing my warrior, front toes stay relaxed. One inhale to take me back, and then exhale, chaturanga to the mat. Inhale up, exhales down. All right, left side. Left leg lifts, neutral pelvis, squared hips. High on the toes, exhale, step. Now, previous part of the sequence, we lower the knee. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, twisting right. Now we add on right hand to the sky, keeping that left knee moving forward as I reach up with my twist, reverse revolve. Exhale, right hand down, back knee comes up. Now my left hip down and back, my back leg all the way strong and straight. From here, nice and simple, nice and easy. I'm going to lower my hand down, spin my back foot flat. Okay, or excuse me, I'll keep my back heel lifted. Bend the knee slightly and come up. So modified crescent lunge. Modified. Bottom ribs are pulling in. Hip points lift. Neutral pelvis. Now exhale, we go into our prayer hand twist, taking it a level deeper and making sure we're not dumping over the thigh. Left palm presses into the right. Now that back heel comes down and I spin around for reverse triangle. Just opened up. Kneecaps lift, thighs are hugging in, adductors engagement. Exhale, I'll go into my triangle pose, lengthen out through the side body. Making sure my back foot is turned in ever so slightly. Top hip is pushing forward, bottom shoulder is moving back. Inhale, coming up to star now. So twisting to the back of the mat. You can keep your legs straight or you can bend into a side lunge twist. It's really nice to listen to what the body wants and honor it. Inhale, coming back up to star. And then exhale, pivoting to the front of the room. Warrior two. What you might notice here is that my heel pivots away from me. Back hip pressing down, hip points lifting. Reversing the warrior with one inhale breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhales down. All right, here's how it goes with the flow. One breath per movement. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step. Lower the knee. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reverse revolve. Exhale, runner twist, back knee lifts. Inhale, modified crescent, we rise. Exhale, prayer twist, straightening the back leg. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, star. Exhale, side lunge twist. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse warrior, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale up. Exhales down. Left leg inhale. Exhale step. Lower knee, inhale. Exhale twist. Right hand high, inhale. Exhale, back knee lifts. Inhale, modified crescent. Exhale, prayer twist. Inhale, reverse the triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, star, turn to the side. Exhale, side lunge, twist to the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Reverse inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Let's go together one more time. Inhale up. Exhales down. Right leg inhale. Exhale, step. Lower the knee, inhale. Exhale, open arm twist. Reverse revolved inhale breath. Exhale, runner twist. Inhale, modified crescent. Exhale, prayer twist, back leg straightens. Reverse triangle, inhale. Triangle, exhale. Inhale, star. Exhale, lunge twist to the back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Reverse inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Left leg inhale. Exhale. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, reverse revolve. Exhale, runner twist. Inhale, modified crescent. Exhale, prayer twist. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, rise through center star. Exhale, side lunge twist. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, child's pose. Taking a few breaths in between. Make sure you're managing each breath evenly, whether you're moving or in a still position. What we'll do after this is get into more of our peak part of the sequence, adding a couple more deeper twists, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, back to down dog, back to down dog. From down dog, we're just going to lift the right leg up and bring it across the body. Now, there's some anticipation of other poses that might happen here. So I want you just to pause. Keep both hands down on the ground. Back heel comes down, and my right leg extends out. Now, what I want you to notice is my pelvis is facing the side. I want that. But my hands are down on the mat, so my chest is down. So I've got this twist and IT band stretch. Good. Right leg comes back up in the air. And then exhale, I take a step, runner's lunge. I've got this nice long stance. I'm going to keep that as I straighten my front leg all the way. So I call this a straight leg runner. Lengthening forward, almost like a pyramid pose. Head down, shake it out. Lengthening the hamstring. Now, left hand's going to stay down. Instead of bringing it outside my foot, which crosses my body, I'm going to just go below the shoulder, left fingertips, or a block if you got, and then we're going to add the twist. Outer right hip needs to pull back. And then notice if your left hip kind of drops down. Keep that left hip lifted, hip point up. Crown of the head forward. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it around to the side. Legs wide. Just hang the head heavy. Shake it out. Just using this as a transition. Inhale, we'll rise up. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Reversing warrior. Now, big, fun, playful transition here. We're going to go into revolved half moon. Or like warrior three with the twist. The goal is to get my backhand as far forward as I can as my back leg lifts. Outer right hip drawing back. If my left hip is too high, I cannot twist my spine, so I need to lower the left hip point to open up my chest to the right for 3, 2, find some extension, crown of the head forward. Squeeze your left hamstring glute. And 1, cross your left foot behind. Hands walk over the right, relax your neck. We'll step the feet together, big toes connect. Both knees bend, Utkatasana. Now we're going to our prayer hand twist. Keep your knees level by pulling the left hip back, pressing down into the right hand. 2 more deep breaths. Squeeze the belly, make some space. Crown of the head extending forward. 2. And 1. We'll come to center, toe stand. Now, transition is everything, right? So I want to make sure that I go to the same side. So I want to transition properly, and I want to get to the right, correct side. So what I'm going to have everyone do is turn everything. Turn knees and chest facing the left side of your mat so that we can come into our right side twist. Now this is Ekapada, Kaundinyasana number 1. I like to bring my elbow toward my hip. You definitely don't need it. We're gazing forward and down, not to the side. That'll misalign. So I go forward, then my bottom leg extends forward first. My top leg extends back, and I reach crown of the head forward. From there, transition, cobra, up dog, downward facing dog. Okay, left leg's coming up now. Taking that left knee across the body. Now remember, we're keeping the hands down. Back heel to the mat. Extend your left leg out to the front. Both hands stay down because I want my chest facing the mat, my hips facing the side. That's where I get the rotation of the spine and the lengthening and stretching of the IT band. 1 more deep breath here. Left leg comes up in the air. And then we take the step up. I'm in a nice long runner's lunge, and that's not going to change. I'm just going to straighten my front leg. I make sure I don't drop my heel. I lift a little bit, doing my best to keep level pelvis. Lengthening out the hamstring. Now we're adding the twist. Fingertips below shoulder. Open up to the chest to the left. Remember, the heart is the guide, the hands just along for the ride. I'm not using my arm to try and twist me. I'm rotating the spine. Left hip back, right hip point lifts. 3, 2, and 1. I'll bring it around to the side. Hanging out here for a few breaths. What's up? And then just for transition, I'm rising up. Warrior 2 to the front. Reversing that warrior so I can make a big movement here. As I come around, my backhand goes all the way forward and I lift. Now, if I go too high, I won't twist my spine. So I need to level off my pelvis, then open up the chest to the left. Lifted leg, it's engaged through the glute, pressing through the ball of the foot or foot flexed, opening up through the chest, making sure you're not leaning in or down, extending out through crown of head. And then right foot steps behind. Hands walk over to the left side. Notice if you're holding up your head, let the thoughts drop. Come to center. We're bringing big toes together. Finding Utkatasana, feet together, knees together, and then the prayer twist. Keep the knees aligned. Keep your right hip pulled back. Actively press down into the left hand. 3, 2, and 1. I come to center toe stand. Now, if I want to maintain a twist to the left, I've got to turn, which is different than a twist, to the right. Knees and chest facing the right. I then place my hands down into my left side twist. I like the elbow to come in toward the hip. Left foot goes forward. Right leg goes back. And then twist out of that. Up dog. And that's it. We'll start to settle things down a little bit. Kind of break it down. Now, one thing about twist, we tend to flex the hip to get into a twist. That front knee is flexed and bent. So I want to make sure I get some psoas stretches happening next. So what we'll do is we'll come forward onto the belly, do a little back bending from our belly, prone bow, so floor bow, grabbing my feet, stretching and lengthening the front of my body. Just kicking the feet back. Do what you can here. If you can rise high, go ahead and do that. Kick, 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 lift and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Turn your head, look to the left. Settling in, so our back bends become the counter to those twists. Coming up into a tabletop. We'll go into camel pose next. You can kind of pace it out on your own. I'm pretty tight in my back, but I want to make sure I lengthen my front psoas, the front of the hips. So you can go hands on your hips. For me, I'll curl toes underneath, grab the feet, and my focus is pressing the thighs forward, chest lifting, gazing upward without dropping the neck, dropping into the back of the neck. 3, 2, relax your glutes if you can, and 1, relax. If it's in your practice and your knees are capable of it, let's go recline hero. Now, recline hero, I'm adamantly against the knees being all the way together. It creates a bad angle on the knee from the hip, so let your knees naturally be where they're at. When you sit back, I like to grab my calf muscles, sit it back. So if you can, lie all the way back. You're going to get more of a stretch if you pull in your lower abs, bottom ribs to the floor. So just that little bit of pulling down deepens the stretch. And just kind of see where you're at. Obviously right here, I'm kind of tight today, psoas and quadriceps. So this is where I'm going to go. If you can go all the way back, do that. You can also press your palms into your heels or go arms overhead. Good, sitting up, coming up out of that. I like to hit a downward facing dog first. Right, I'm gonna just do a little jump through, taking a seat. We're gonna finish here lying on our backs and then taking a twist. So knees bent, feet flat. We'll go to a bridge, one more lengthening of the front of the hips. You can grab your mat, interlace your hands or supported bridge. Make sure your big toes are aligned with the inner heels. Knees hugging in a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down. Let your lower back settle to the mat. Good, knees side to side. And instead of taking a big twist, which is going to flex the hip, we're going to do this. We'll bring both knees over to the left side of the mat. And we're going to take that outside foot and cross it over the right thigh. So this is a muscle called your TFL, part of the hip flexor group. Next thing we want to do is pull in through your core. More core gets more stretch. Coming to center, feet flat, knees to the right. I use my outside foot to cross over my left thigh. Pull the rib cage to the floor, so using the core to get the stretch in the TFL and the outer hip. Coming back around to center, soles of the feet together, hands to your belly. Take some deep belly breathing, calming the nervous system for this nice short twisting sequence. I had a lot of fun with it. My body really likes it. Hope you enjoyed it too. So now it's all you. Stretch out your legs, bring your arms by your sides. If you got the time, create it. So just relax. All right, thanks for taking this class. Peace.